wiggle, 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 wiggle. I'd be doing a mosquito dance if I wasn't driving.
So we're off running errands today. We got a lot to get, so we're gonna take you guys along with us for the ride. Hopefully the weather holds up. We got the camper off the back of the truck, so we're gonna go get some supplies. We've got pastures to build and all different type of paddocks to build. We've got new chicks going outside.
It's funny, all this weed talk. You think that she's French, because, or she got a mouse in her pocket. And I don't think she's gonna be out there building these paddocks.
So now we're at the Home Depot picking up wood for our shutters. Devin's going to build us some new barn shutters for the house. So we are here picking up some wood.
So we got these split rails for nothing. They're old, they've weathered. Some of them have a little bit of damage to them. And we found this this black tar paint at a thrift shop, and they wanted next to nothing for it, for a 5-gallon bucket. So I bought 2 5-gallon buckets for, I believe, $20, and they retailed for $50 a piece. So what we're doing, Matthew's gonna get it all over something. What we're doing is we're gonna go ahead and paint it black. This also will help seal it. It'll give it a few more years life. The only thing that we don't have are the actual posts. We'll buy those, paint them the same color as this, and it'll all look like a brand new fence. And for the price of the post, we get a split rail fence for very cheap.
Yeah, because we still have a ton of them here. We actually, what Devin did is he posted an ad on OfferUp, basically saying that, you know, hey, I'm willing to come get whatever, you know, building materials that you have as scrap or old fencing. So he put that ad out, and somebody responded and said, I've got a bunch of split rail fence that we just took down. If you want them, come and get them. So that's what he did. He loaded up the truck and went and picked them all up, him and Matthew, and brought them back here and got this tar paint from the thrift store. We actually got it at the reuse store, and I don't know if you guys have a reuse in your area through the Humane Society, but I'll tell you what, that store is awesome. Building materials are always there, doors, windows, I mean, anything, you name it. The Habitat for Humanity, excuse me. But yeah, they've got it all. We got this stuff, like I said, for next to nothing. And I think they had a deal going on at the time where if you spent like $50, you got a $10 gift card. So we ended up getting like 4 5-gallon buckets of that stuff, and then it only cost us $40. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's right. I went back and got some more.
Yeah, you sure did. So, and, but yeah, so we got a good deal on it. So this is going to work nice. And what we're going to do is we're going to line the front yard with it. And I think it's going to look real nice. You know, a lot of places around here, the horse farms and stuff, they all have this, this black split rail fencing. And I think it looks really nice. So that's what we're doing. So we finished our shopping. We got the stuff we needed, and we got the stock tanks set up for the birds, and they're over there swimming. And we got the wood for the barn shutters that Devin's going to build for the front of the house, and so that's what we're up to. So speaking of projects and the shopping that we went, so we got 3 bags of this white rock. It's like chipstone. I think we paid like $3 a bag for it at Home Depot. So we had the fire pit. We did it, Devin did a job, and as payment, the guy gave him the fire pit. And so, you know, Matthew got some of this really nice dress stone we got for free off of Craigslist. And we had this dress stone, well, the chips, the white chips already around it. But we didn't have as much. So Matthew did a real nice job putting some dress stone around the fire pit, and we got a couple more bags of dress stone. or chipstone, excuse me, just to kind of fill it in and freshened up our fire pit a little bit. So I think it looks pretty good. And we had some, these benches that Matthew built this bench, actually. He did a really good job for around the fire pit. Him and Devin built a couple of them. And we had these old, it was just the wood, but we had these old cushions from a wicker patio furniture set. So we kind of used them as cushions. I don't know. I mean, it probably looks stupid, but it works. It's a lot comfier than sitting on flat wood for sure. So, on our shopping adventure, we decided to pick up a stock tank for the birds, for the geese and the ducks. And so, we were using kiddie pools, and with the amount of ducks and geese and stuff that we have running around here, the 3 kiddie pools was just not cutting it. So, we ended up getting the 300-gallon stock tank, and Devin and Matthew built a lovely deck, a lounging area around the pool for them, and a little ramp. And the wood was all repurposed. We didn't pay anything for the wood, but you know, the pool, we did get a good deal on it, and well, the tank, I should say. So as you can see, we're real excited to see them use it. We were kind of skeptical as to whether or not they were actually going to use it, but turns out they're in it. They were sniffing around it. The geese were kind of reaching over and drinking out of it, but I think they figured out what it is now. So we're happy because now more than one can fit inside of it. With those kiddie pools, these Muscovy ducks especially, and the geese, I mean, they're so big, you know, there's just no way for more than one of them to get in at a time. So this way now they can get in, they can dive, they can splish and splash and have fun. I love watching them splash around. That's like the most fun. Oh, here the other ones come. I'd like to see more than one in it at the same time. I'm wondering if she's gonna get in it. That's Daphne, the speckle-headed one there on the side of the pool. She was one of the first 3 Muscovies that we got here on the homestead. So we were out here yesterday, and we were getting eggs, and we noticed all these wood chips just kind of laying all over the place. And we thought that Matthew was chipping away at the tree, and we've told him before we've told him before not to do that. So we're looking around trying to figure out where all this wood came from, and I just happened to look up the tree, and I don't know if you can see it, but we've got a woodpecker that's been pecking away at this tree, and he has pecked himself one heck of a hole. So we've got these wood chips just kind of laying out everywhere. And we got a friend. So this is actually a hollow tree. So I don't know if he's got a nest up there or what the heck he's been doing. But he's got a nice little hole dug up there for himself. And we've got a mess to clean up.